Hey, welcome back everyone for some more Spyro the Dragon. And now we're heading to Twilight Harbor, which, I have to say, is one of the hardest levels in this stage. It definitely makes up for the lack of difficulty that was in North Cove. So, this is definitely an area you definitely do not want to mess around with. And a big reason is because of those Gnorcs right there. Now they're equipped with guns. Not just any guns, machine guns. You'll see bigger Gnorcs with machine guns later on. And also you get those Gnorcs there with grenades, which I knocked him out before you got to see what he actually did. But that's actually a good thing. You really don't want him throwing any grenades. There's actually a pattern you can watch out for how he throws his grenades, but why risk it? Of course, be careful collecting the gems, that way you don't fall into the liquid in the pits there. Of course, make sure you use your camera to look at areas such as this that may be hidden. Because I do have to say, this is definitely one of those levels which it's a kind of a pain in the rear to backtrack. Which, I should say, North Cove didn't loop either. I know most levels in this game loop, but I don't think this one or the last one did. And these are those big Gnorc commandos that I was talking about earlier. You definitely don't want to mess with them. Which, I do have to say, the smaller Gnorcs, before they fire, they cock their gun. Whereas the Gnorc commandos, they don't need to, and they can just go ahead and just shoot you. So, do be careful around these guys. Yeah, these Gnorcs aren't messing around. You can definitely tell they're pro Second Amendment.
Thank you for releasing me.
Really? I just saved you a second time and that's all you gotta say to me? God. Of course, with that Gnorc right there with the grenade, you really don't have a choice there. Now you're probably wondering how you destroyed that strongbox. We'll get to that in a little bit. It actually takes quite a bit of skill. Actually, not too much skill, but there's a special skill that you need in order to break it. You definitely can't do it by conventional means. Of course, make sure you look in every nook here. I know I say that in most of the other videos, but that's definitely the case here, which... There's a case right there of making sure you watch out for the grenades, which... I was kind of careless there, but... You know what? I didn't care at this point. Okay, past me wanting to be thorough again. And there's another dragon, but we'll get to him... Guess we'll get to him right now.
Be on the lookout for Gnorc commandos, Spyro.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Now, I need to look that up, but I'm not sure that's the same voice actor that was in the Cletus and Beastmakers. Now, I know for a fact that Thomas that we rescued in North Cove, that was the same voice actor, but I'm not sure about the dragon before him, or either the two dragons here. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay. First things first, we need to get up here. Ouch. Of course, watch out for some more Gnorcs. If you're good, you can actually knock out this Gnorc with the supercharge, but I didn't get to do that time. Okay, make sure you go around here. Now, this can be a little bit dangerous, but as long as you're careful, you should be okay. Of course, make sure you get on the other side here, which there's nothing there. Which I didn't even realize. I didn't even glide over to that pedestal over there. I think past me realized this. I think I do remember that. Now, you saw there, I put the bridge back down, and the reason for that is, remember that strongbox I was talking about? Well, this is how you open it, it's with the supercharge. It's not too bad as long as you know how to maneuver while you're in the supercharged mode. As you can see, you get plenty of treasure for that. Okay, now we can actually go forward, but first, past me wanted to make sure he got everything. But yeah, look back at it now. I cannot believe I forgot to glide over to that platform there that had the 3 yellow gems. I don't know what I was thinking with that. Okay. Gotta make sure you get all the chests here. Okay, double check to make sure that you're not missing anything outside these buildings here. You can see there's a line of Gnorcs over there waiting for you. Of course, he's another grenade guy. Just quickly get rid of him. And yet more Gnorcs with machine guns. Yay. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of this video, this stage can frick you up quickly if you're not prepared. Yeah, this stage does not mess around, especially for it being the final stage before you get to Gnasty Gnorc. It's a little bit of a spoiler there, but I'm sure you guys probably figured that out by now. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already played this game, so I mean, and this game is about 18 years old, so if it's a spoiler by now, I mean, come on. Okay, flame him. And that's it for the enemies in this stage. And I think this was the point here where I realized, oh crap, I'm not going to have enough to get out of here. And it takes me to 370, and like I said before, there are 3 yellow gems in that platform that I missed. Of course, each yellow gem is worth 10, so 10 times 3 is 30, which is the 30 that I'm missing here to reach 400. I'm kind of curious why they had 400 for the Gnasty World stages instead of 500, like in Dreamweavers and Beastmakers. I think that's kind of odd, but whatever. But then again, there's only 2 dragons per stage, so... Which kind of has me thinking, you know, there's only a handful of dragons that came back and actually tried to help Spyro. Which I don't think I mentioned that before, but I actually quite like that touch where we get to 3 past dragons. Because they definitely don't want to sit in the wayside. They definitely did care enough for Spyro and made sure that he was able to complete his mission, so... Okay. Kind of curious what past me was thinking there, but... Kind of made that hurt on myself there, which I don't understand why, but... As you can see, the counter there reached 400. And now we can actually reach the exit portal now. And like I said in the previous video, even though you may have everything in this stage, you have to reach the exit portal in order to reach the next level. Because if you go through start and then go exit level through that way, it will not count. So make sure that you can go back here, which really shouldn't be that hard at all, especially since you got all the enemies taken care of. But anyway, that's it for Twilight Harbor. Yeah, that was a thing. So, but yeah, now we got close to 10,000 treasure here, which I think there's 75 treasure in this mouth here, which we just opened. And here's Gnasty Gnorc himself. And we'll be talking about him in the next video. And this should take us to 200 treasure, which is the total that is in this land. So, thank you guys so much for watching this. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.